Hi, this is Anna from JestPaint. It is like 103 degrees out today, so me and Santi came up with a genius idea to play around with our experiments that we've been doing with StarBlends. We're gonna do a base. Sorry, it's so hot. I'm gonna do a base with clown white on half of my face, and then I'm gonna set the clown white, which is grease-based paint, with StarBlend. The other half of my face, I'm going to use just StarBlend. My StarBlend are a little bit old. I've had them for a couple years, but I never was super happy with how, how they stuck to the skin. So I've been trying to come up with a really better solution to make them look brighter. So I'm just going to spread white all over my face with this Maron Face Smoothie Sponge. Use a smoothie blender, and first I'm going to pick up StarBlend White. Thing to remember about StarBlends are you want to either use them wet or dry. If you use them wet, they can be pretty pasty. If you want to use them dry, then you can use, then you just keep using them dry. If you try to mix back and forth, your cake might get hard and crunchy, and it will be really hard to use it dry again if you've used it wet. Okay, so I just put white where I'm going to have the white part of my cat face. Now I'm going to get some orange and put orange on there. And so now the powders are really setting that white clown makeup. And I love how the color just pops like crazy on top of this grease-based makeup. And since StarBlends kind of make it a lot easier for blending and stuff, and you just whip that white base on there really fast, then you don't have to worry too much about it slowing you down because you added that base. It just is really quick. Okay, I'm just testing to make sure I've got everything covered in powder, that there's no sticky spots. So there is my face with that. I'm going to take a little bit of black and shade from the outside. Hold on 1 second. And then I'm going to do some quick line work on top of it. When you use StarBlends, it is powdery, so it absorbs the liquid on your brush. So you need to make sure that you use a lot of water and kind of add water more frequently. But it's not that horrible. As you can see, I just did an eye. And there's a mouth. And a nose. Sorry, I'm painting in my... Painting really fast. I'm painting really fast. I love double speed. Look how fast I paint. Woo! I wish I could paint this fast in real life. That would be awesome. So there's the one side of the face with... Ooh, I want to draw a cool little line up here. Now I'm going to do StarBlend all by itself without the grease paint on this side. Now when kids are really sweaty, it sticks better to their wet, sweaty skin. If they have really dry skin to start with, some colors it's harder to get it to stick really nice. The yellow, the orange, and the red are like super bold and bright. The pink and the blue and the purple are really bold. But the yellow and orange kind of have a glowing color, and the red do too. It's a good idea to have a smoothie blender for similar shades. So like for orange, red, and yellow, you can have one smoothie blender. For blacks, blues, you could have another one, and like maybe or purples and blues, and or reds and pinks. And you can notice that it's just not that solid by itself. It's kind of a different shade of orange. And the black is not coming out that strong. No, I'm just going to put a little bit more black. And then I'm going to do the line work again. Whew, that smoothie blender really gets those colors on there strong. I had been using a sponge for a while, and it just kind of shreds the color and it doesn't really go on very well. So I'm glad I got a smoothie blender open. Alright, I'm just doing a quick outline.
Paint you half of your nose orange, half white.
And then I do the other half of my nose with no grease underneath, just on top of the StarBlend. Okay, so there's tiger face, and now I'm going to go spend about 4 minutes running around outside. I probably only need 60 seconds to start sweating like a dog. I'll be back soon. Alright, now I'm going for a run. I think I need to get hotter.
Okay.
I need to pretend I'm in a bounce house.
Alright.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah! 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 Woo! Yeah! Oh, I'm bouncing! I'm bouncing! Mom, look at me! Look at me! Look at me! Look at me, Mom! Woo! I don't know about you guys, but I'm hot out here.
Let's see.
Should I smear this way? I'm smearing it to see if either smears.
Look at that way so I can see that side. Okay, that side didn't smear. The clown part kind of got. Let's see, do it again.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there's still white under there that's not set with powder. So I guess what looks better, because maybe that white did melt.
It doesn't smear over here where it's well set it.
Oh no, it was along my nose.
Yeah.
The bridge of my nose.
But for example here, if I put my finger, you're losing the pigment. Instead on the left side, you're not losing any pigment.
Okay. Well, that was a hot experiment. Now we're gonna go try another one. Okay, I'm back inside in a little bit of air conditioning, and as a conclusion, I think that the white side where I put the white clown white base really held the colors better. It almost all wiped off of my cheeks on the StarBlend side when I smeared it. But when I wasn't smearing it, both sides looked pretty good. Upon the smear, I discovered that there were some areas that I didn't set the white really well with the white StarBlend. So if you get really hot and you don't set it, that's going to be greasy and you can smear it right off the face. So you want to come up with a system to make sure that, like, do all white, set, then do the other colors that you want, so it doesn't get smeary. But I mean, either side worked pretty well, but if you think your kids are going to be rubbing their faces a lot, you might want to lean towards the StarBlend side to get it to hold on. Phew, that's it for now. And now I'm back again with another exciting experiment. We're using StarBlends, and I'm going to try to put StarBlends on top of Paradise Coral. You could use any other color that's light enough, but at least with a coral I'll know where the paint went down. So here we go. I'm going to do a kitty cat, and I'm just going to put a quick coral base. It doesn't have to be opaque. I just want to give something for the StarBlends to stick to that's kind of moist. Alright, now I'm going to use my StarBlend white, and I'm going to make that cat face again. We'll put a muzzle. One nice thing about StarBlends is they're a lot easier for beginners to use because you don't have to worry about the paint-water ratio like you do with water-based paints. You're just blending dry colors back and forth on your face. And this is their green. So these are really good colors for monsters because they're not like super brilliant, the blue and the green. They're kind of creepy looking. So they're great for Incredible Hulk and all that stuff. Alright, so I've got the blue, the green, and the white. And I'm just going to set that nose with some green. Now the other side I'm going to do with the StarBlend all by itself. So here comes white mustache, white eye, Get it in there, press it in to the skin. Whew. And then it's raining StarBlend. You can also put a drape on the kids if you're worried about their clothes getting a little dusty from the StarBlend fallout. I brought a pillowcase with me and was draping the kids with the pillowcase. Let's see, I'm getting that problem there where it's just not sticking right here no matter how many times I layer on top of it. And sometimes that happens. Like it will refuse to stick to a part of your skin. Alright, now I'm going to put some green on. I'm polishing my nose. And the nice thing about StarBlend is you don't have to worry about you know, the right amount of water and stuff to mix with your paint because it's all dry. So there we go. I highlighted in the center with some white. I'm going to do some black line work again. And then I'm going to go outside and run my tail off. And like I was saying, you want to have your black pretty wet, but not too wet that it bleeds around in the paint. Oh, I'm trying some really fancy eyes. Woo! Meow! Woo! Meow! And then the nose. And we'll do a quick mouth. And some little line. Doink, 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 doink. And the nose. And some stripes. We'll be all set. Weren't those fancy stripes? Alright. Okay. And then 3 stripes in the middle. Please, cameraman, let me do 3 stripes in the middle. Zoing, 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 zoing. Okay, I'm ready for my run. Here we go.
Are both hands the same?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. 1, 2. I'm gonna start where it's really hot.
Okay.
And smear on the sides. Oh, I smeared some black there.
And both sides you did.
But man, I'm not really sweating that much, which is really great.
Okay, color. Let me see your cheek. The cheek with where you did just StarBlend kind of also fade a lot.
Imagine this is the kid's mom's dress. Oh, Mama, I'm scared of that boy over there. Okay, now.
Okay, yeah, you smear.
Okay, I got to come in and take a peeky myself at the design, and my prognosis is that the side with the coral and the StarBlend on top really held the color just as good as that clown white, but it didn't melt as much as the clown white did underneath, and I don't have to worry about setting it everywhere because it's not oily and it's not going to smear around. So I like the coral better than using clown grease paint. Paradise coral. And then on this side, you know, it smeared a lot off. The colors came off a lot where I had rubbed it. So, yeah.
Use a paradise color.
Use a paradise coral or some other color as a base to stick your StarBlends on, and you'll have a lot better looking critters and creatures out there. Thanks for watching. Yay! Stay cool.